What is up, YouTube? I am super excited to bring you today's video. This is the video I mentioned about 2 weeks ago that I've been wanting to do for about 7 months now, and it's entirely about these, or what you can do instead of these. Now, I'm sure a bunch of you read the title and said to yourself, what took him 7 months to make this video? Well, the difference is, instead of just saying like, well, you could walk down the street instead of playing with a fidget spinner, this video is entirely 5 things you can do that are all pocket-sized for the most part and can replace anything for fidgeting, but promotes cognitive function and actually allows you to learn something along the way instead of just going, wee. Because I can't stand these. My fiance got into the kick of them, and that's the only reason why I have them, is because she's like, oh, I'm a fidgeter, I need to get one, and we spent about 2 hours the day they're released looking for them because I love her, but they are stupid. So we're going to get right in. What I'm going to do is start off by saying what the object is, showing a couple clips of it, whether it's a little mini montage, depending on my skill level at it, and then we'll talk about it, where to find them, how much do they cost, where to purchase any version of them. But we're going to get right into it. The first one is a tech deck, just a fingerboard. So let's get started with that one. Alright, so you only got 3 tricks, I believe, because I'm horrible at these. I've owned a bunch of them throughout my entire life, and I've always sucked at them. This one so far, though, is the best one I've ever used. This is a Powell Peralta one, and it has a very wide shape for my huge hands. So this one definitely is the best one if I was going to take the time and learn a bunch of tricks on them. But they're relatively expensive. You can buy them from the dollar store if you want a cheaper one. This is a tech deck one. So I bought it for $2.95 plus tax at Walmart, and they're a great thing. These are the smallest items on this list of 5, so very, very portable. You throw it in, your shirt pocket or one of your regular pockets, and you carry it around all day with you. You really don't need much space for it, but that's that. That's number 1. We're going to get into number 2, cardistry. Okay, so cardistry is the newest thing I've gotten into. This is what I had to learn to be able to make this video. So I'm not that good at it. That's why it's number 2 on this list. Hopefully soon I'll be able to do a lot cooler things. But right now, the best I can kind of do is 3-way cuts. Just so you know, cardistry now, the bead clips I filmed were a little, I guess, magical. But cardistry isn't magic. It's the manipulation of a deck of cards, not for magic purposes. Now, a magician can use it. They usually call it flourishing. But cardistry is its own different thing. This is the deck of cards I was waiting for. This is a black light set. And I thought that would be really cool because you want something really flashy when you do cardistry. But this is the deck I started with. This is a Maverick deck of cards from Walmart. This is 88 cents. So for 88 cents, you can learn your one-handed cuts. And that's what I started with. Now, I got the blacklight cards just to make the video a little bit better and a little bit cooler. That's also why I really wasn't able to do too many cool things, because there is a few other things I learned, but these are very, very slippery, and until I play with them more, they will continue to be slippery. But cardistry, if you guys don't know what it is, I urge you to check it out. It is really, really cool, and it has a really cool community, and you end up using both of your hands, and you really train your left hand because a lot of the stuff is done with your left hand. So definitely check it out. And number 3, yo-yo. Like a Hellcat. Alright, I'm going to talk fast about yo-yos because there is a decent bit of information to go over. So most people have the concept that yo-yos are just made to go up and down. And actually, years ago when I started with the yo-yo, because before any of this stuff you guys see today, I had my yo-yos. I have a ton of them. I have probably about 50 or 60 of them, but I didn't know other styles existed. There's 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, and 5A. I've always only done 2A. I never knew there was other styles. The one you just seen me do is 1A, called string tricks. So you guys can research those yourselves, the different categories, in case you're interested in them. But you guys don't need to spend a ton of money to get into yo-yoing. So this is a metal yo-yo from the dollar store. This works very well, and I actually very enjoyed playing with this. So that's $1. The next one that I would say, if you like that one, maybe go to, if there's an Ollie's near you, Ollie's discounts. This is a metal one from there. This was $3. This one works extremely well, and it is a non-responsive yo-yo, just like the ones you've seen me use. Then, Walmart sells a Duncan yo-yo that you can turn into a non-responsive with parts they give you, just follow the instructions, and this is $10. This is the first non-responsive I ever bought. And I told myself if I could land a trick called Double or Nothing, then I could upgrade to get a better yo-yo, which I did land it, and there was a video about it. So here is my Gentry Stein Shutter. I purchased this from Yo-Yo Factory. This is a $45 yo-yo. So this costs more than those three. But this is still a cheap yo-yo. Now, I bought this because this is the cheapest metal professional yo-yo I found. The rest are all in the hundreds or $200 range. But this guy, Gentry Stein, won the world championship with this $40 yo-yo. So I knew it had to be good. So I purchased it, and it is the best yo-yo I ever had. So this Walmart one, non-responsive, and this one, non-responsive. This sleeps, so spins at the bottom of the string, for about 30 seconds. This one does it for about 6 minutes, depending on how hard you throw it or what way you throw it. But yo-yos have always had a huge part in my life, and I'm so happy I discovered 1A, and it got me back into it because I've been having a ton of fun with it. So I recommend definitely trying it. And this also, once again, is pocket size, so you can carry it anywhere you want. That does require a little bit more room than the rest of them because you need an area for the yo-yo to swing. But we're going to move on to the fourth one, which is balisongs, bilsongs, or butterfly knives. The first two ways are the same word, just depending on how you pronounce it. But butterfly knives is what they're most commonly known as, so cue the edit.
Like a Hellcat.
Alright, so if you guys seen in the edit, I filmed it last week when I had a slow period at work. I keep it at work because it's something I can fidget with, walk around with when we're in a slow lull at work. And I didn't want to bring a yo-yo because if my boss ran out and said, hey Cody, I need you to do this, I didn't want to have to roll up my string. So I brought that to work, so I don't have it here with me as a reference. But that one does not have a blade on it. It's a practice one. It's $6 from Amazon, and I'm sure you could find it with free shipping. You could buy it in an array of colors and anything like that. Now, real quick, if your parents won't allow you to have a butterfly knife, real or fake, then ask them at Walmart to buy you Flips. F-L-I-P-Z. It is a plastic replica of one that was released and marketed that it's a new thing, but it's identical to a balisong. And they are a ton of fun. I got into that years ago, and I've become pretty good at it, and I'm able to use both hands. Of course, my right is faster than my left, but I'm able to use both hands and all 10 digits. That's why I really liked it, because it promotes cognitive function, and it also allows you to become ambidextrous with your hands. So, I definitely recommend trying that out. If you have to start with a Flips, that's fine. If not, I recommend starting with a practice one. You can get them from Amazon. If you plan on getting a real one, just so you know, if you get them at like a knife show or at like a yard sale, you can get them pretty cheap, but they're difficult to find at those places. Online though, they do range up to the $400 or $500 range, so just be careful The practice ones usually stay under $10. But we're going to move into the final one of this video, because the video is taking forever, it feels like. And that is, of course, guys, handboarding. Cue the edit. Alright, so handboarding. If you guys do not know where to find it, there are multiple sellers of it. You can check out handskate.com, redemptionfb.com, or genesishandboards.com. I recommend Handskate, mostly because I ride for them. If you guys are new to my videos, I am a professional handboarder. That's their logo tattooed on me. Professional handboarder and an amateur skater. So I urge you guys to subscribe. Now, I do other videos. If you see something in this video that you enjoy, ask for more of it. Besides fingerboarding, please. But anyway, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let's talk about handboarding real quick more. Awesome, fun. It still fits in your pocket, a little bit bigger than the rest though. And I have a ton of fun doing it. I never got into fingerboarding because I could never contort my fingers to flip, but I can contort my hands. So I believe it is a lot easier than fingerboarding. If you have had trouble with fingerboards in the past, I recommend trying out a Handskate. They also are the most expensive on the list at $19.95, but that's still only $20, and shipping is free to the continental USA. So, as always, guys, have a great day.